Hi there, this is Chad, and I'm here today with my Mahindra Emax 20s tractor, and I've been meaning to put this review together for a while and just haven't gotten around to it. Got the tractor the summer of 2019. I've got about 26 hours on it and really want to talk a little bit about the tractor. More specifically, I want to talk about three things that I really enjoy about the tractor and three things that I think Mahindra could improve on. So let's get to it. So the first thing that I really like about this Mahindra Emax 20s tractor is the cab. I bought this, primarily for snow blowing in the winter, so I'm really looking forward to using the cab and the heat within the cab this winter. The heat works very well. I've tested it. It's started to get cold in New England, and you can really set in here in a t-shirt in pretty chilly temperatures. So that's a great feature. The other features that I like around the cab: it has great mirrors. It's got nice lights. The controls within the cab are simple to use. The lighting's integrated. The heating controls are integrated into the cab. This is a factory cab, and the fit and finish is relatively well. The seams are relatively tight. Unlike some of the other, kind of field fit cabs or soft-sided cabs, this cab is meant to go on this tractor, and you can really feel that in the fit and finish. So this is the first reason why I selected the Mahindra Emax 20s, was because it had a factory mount cab. So the second reason I went with this tractor was basically the size. It's a 20 horsepower, and it's great for home or small hobby farm use. If you have a few horses or animals, it'd be great for that. For me, it's perfect. I have a small property. I'm going to use it primarily for snow removal and mowing the lawn. I have a 54-inch mid-mount mower, so it really met my need to use around the house. So I wanted to take you through the last feature that I really enjoy about this tractor, and quite frankly, it is the quick release bucket. The quick release on the loader itself is awesome. These attachments are small enough so you can kind of manhandle them, and to get attachments on and off, it's super quick, and I'll demonstrate that for you now. Just pull these levers. And the bucket is now disengaged. You roll it forward and you're free of the bucket, and you can hook on to other attachments like a set of forks. So it's really handy and super quick to change implements. That is the third and final thing I really love about the Mahindra Emax 20s. Now I'll take you through some things that I think could use a little bit of improving. So I wanted to take you through a few things that I think Mahindra can do to improve this tractor. And the first one starts at the back of the tractor at the 3-point hitch. So this is a category 1N 3-point hitch. People are going to say, what does that mean? Essentially, it means you can run category 0 attachments with category 1 pins. Category 1 attachments, some of them will fit. For example, this is a category 1 attachment with category 1 pins. The problem with this is when you try to raise it all the way up, the knuckles will bind and it won't go all the way up because it does bind. It works fine in this configuration, but when I put my belly mower on, for example, I can't get the belly mower all the way up, so I really can't run this when I'm running a belly mower. So just be aware that really this tractor is made for category 1N attachments, which is essentially a category 0 attachment with category 1 pins. Ideally, it would be really helpful for it to be a category 1 because there's just so many more attachment options. So that's the first thing that I will hope Mahindra can improve on in the future. So you may ask me, what am I looking at? This is the number one thing that I wish Mahindra would improve on, and frankly speaking, I don't think it would be that hard to improve on. This is the valve body that controls the loader. And this is your view when you're trying to disconnect the loader and add other attachments like a snowblower. Quite frankly, this is a pain. This valve body actually is covered with a protective cover that I have removed to be able to gain access more easily to the valve body to do those disconnects. But frankly, this is a pain. The configuration is challenging as well because the hoses are just long enough. I really had wished Mahindra moved at least the quick disconnects outside the cab, which I think you could probably easily do with some tubing and just relocating the quick disconnects. The last thing that I wanted to talk about that I think Mahindra needs to improve on a little bit is the hydraulic remote options. So when I purchased this tractor, I ordered a set of rear remotes for it as well, and about a week before delivery I got a call from the dealer and said, well, we have a problem with the rear remotes. Unfortunately, they don't fit your tractor. And I was like, well, what do you mean they don't fit? And unfortunately, the rear remotes actually mount to the ROPS, and when you have a cab tractor, you don't have a roll bar. So that is something to be aware of. If you need a set of rear remotes, you can't get the cab option because the stock rear remotes will not fit. I'm unaware whether you can get a set of front remotes or not. I'm guessing you can't, because when you order the snowblower, if you want a shoot kit for that, you actually have to get an electronic shoot kit. So it's a motorized shoot kit. It is not run by a set of front mount remotes. So just be aware of that as well. And the last thing that you want to be aware of is the backhoe will not mount to the cab tractor. So again, if you want a cab, the backhoe will not fit. So just be aware of that. So that's really the last thing. I think overall this tractor is a great small subcompact tractor for the homeowner or hobby farm. I'd really recommend it to anybody. I'm excited to use it this winter and really take advantage of that heated cab. So until next time, wishing you all the best.